call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Richard James Harris, do take thee, Nicola Tout, to be my lawful wedded wife. I call upon these persons here present, to witness that I, Nicola Tout, do take thee, Richard James Harris, to be my lawful wedded husband. For the ancient and traditional way of sealing a verbal contract is by the giving and receiving of a ring. And Richard and Nicola have chosen give Richard place the ring on Nicola's ring. No. And repeat these words after me. I give you this ring. As a sign of my love and commitment. And I promise to always be there for you. To hold and protect you. Always and forever. Wow. There you go. Now you can sit down. I give you this ring as a sign of my love and commitment. And I promise to always be there for you. To hold and protect you. Always and forever. For the ring is a never-ending circle. It has no beginning and no end, and it symbolises commitment and everlasting love, and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises you have made to each other today. And we hope the feeling of love you have for each other grows deeper and even stronger throughout the years to come. But most of all, may you remain the very best of friends and enjoy much happiness together. Richard and Nicola have said all the words required by law. You have made a solemn and binding commitment in front of your witnesses here today. I'm therefore very pleased to tell you, you are now husband and wife. And you can kiss the bride.
I won't kiss it. Modern family.
Right, I haven't written anything down, and I'm very likely to waffle or cry, or both, so bear with me. Obviously, normally, my dad would have been here to do this bit. Well, he passed on 4 years ago. But obviously, it's so wonderful. It means so much to both of us for you all to be here and share our day with us. And really, it's love. Love has brought us all here today. Love does amazing things. I go along in life thinking I'm bumming along okay, and along comes love, knocks me off my running feet in the form of my wonderful, caring, funny, sometimes amazingly annoying, irritating, wild-up, nurturing of a husband who I love so dearly. And only yesterday decided it would be funny to try and wind me up and tell me all the balloons had flown away when he opened the car doors. And the lovely lady who was decorating the chairs wondered why I was taking it so well. And I went, if you knew my husband to be, you'd understand why I'm not taking any notice of what he says. So, I'd just like to say how lucky we are to have a wonderful family to love, our wonderful friends who are just like family to us, who mean the world to us, and also to the people that can't be with us today. My wonderful dad, your wonderful dad, I wish they were here to celebrate. Your wonderful sister, your lovely daughter, your wonderful mum, I wish I got to meet her. I know her sister. I have a wonderful brother. Unfortunately, he can't be here. He's off looking after my mum, who was taken poorly. So I grew up with a brother, and I love him to bits. But about 3.5 years ago, sorry, I'm going to start now. I do apologise. About 3.5 years ago, someone came into my life who filled a gap that I didn't realise was there. Never had a sister, but she has been to me my rock, my best friend. And even though she has been through so much, and in her times of personal turmoil has always been there for me, and I love her so much. So I just want you all just to know how much I love my friend Serena. She has been like my sister. And she's always there for me when I need her. And I will love her to this forever. And just so you know how much I love you, I knew you'd hate me for this. I knew you'd hate me for this. These are a very small token of how wonderful you are. And I love you for this. Anyway, now we're all done. Okay, she'll hate me forever. I would like you to raise your glasses. I propose a toast to friends and family. Cheers, everybody.
Good luck, mate. Thank you. After that. I had to write mine down. Right, I don't really like speaking in public or making a spectacle of myself. I'm quite shy. The news? Yeah, yes. They're a little bit late, but you know. Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you very much for loving me, basically.
You're very welcome.
So I wrote mine down because I'm stupid and I can't remember nothing. Nikki and I would just like to thank you all for coming and sharing our special day today, obviously. We really appreciate some of you have travelled really far to get here. And of course it just goes to show what some of you do for a glass of Prosecco and a bit of free food. We've both been planning this wedding for such a long time now. When I say we, I actually mean Nikki has prepared everything from the favours to the balloons to pretty much everything really. And it's the best thing about being a bloke is it's much like the washing up and the ironing and everything else. This wedding's just all like miraculously appeared, all done and ready. So thank you very much for that. I think we can all agree that she's done an amazing job today. Unfortunately, they take sick today, and your mum can't be here, and we want to thank her for raising such a beautiful, kind, caring, gorgeous, lovely lady. And on the flip side, I want to thank my mum, obviously my dad, for raising such an Adonis for her to fall in love with. Yeah, he's done very well. Well done.
That and above, mummy.
Thank you to Hetty for being such an amazing bridesmaid, and your mum was here this morning helping you. as well, which was fantastic. It's a shame she had to go. And Serena as well for helping this morning and getting Nikki helping her get ready. Thank you very much for
Did my
that.
buttons up. She's amazing.
And
I never
thanks to my
got
mum for all the stress of. Okay. First of all, for not upstaging me today, which just goes to show what a good brother he is. Especially for organising the stag do. Now I know all of us that were on that day, absolutely amazing stag do. Who'd have thought a 49-year-old doing backflips and everything would have so much fun on the trampolines. I'm still suffering now, 3 weeks later, but absolutely, totally worth it. Those kids don't know what hit them. Which was like a 15 stone, 50-year-old bloke. But absolutely brilliant. Took a few weeks to cover, as I say, but you know, it's well worth it. I want to talk about the evening. None of us remember it. That's it. What's happened on stag do? Nothing to do with it. We don't know. But he's done an absolutely fantastic job today, helping out, like ushering everybody, sort of things out. Josh, from me and Nikki, we have a gift for you. Let's raise a toast to Josh. Okay.
Well done. Joshy!
Right, Dave, listen up, you get mentioned. Right. My brother Dave, thank you all our families, both sides, for showing us a love and support today. It's been absolutely just amazing. And it's like my brother Dave has always given me words of wisdom. He said to me, brother, remember today for the rest of your life, this will be the happiest day of your entire life. And you know, I thought, what amazing words to give me on the morning of my stag do. Help me get through it, right? I think we can agree that Nikki looks absolutely amazing and beautiful today. I've done well for myself. And it's not hard to see why I fell in love with such a beautiful woman. I feel so loved and so blessed to be married to me second best friend. Second best friend, well Martin was already married.
Oh, that's true.
So, you know. Second best, I'm sorry about that. It's good to be married to somebody that I've had so many good adventures with, from our camping trips, bailing out the tents, running marathons, climbing mountains, kayaking, more running, and everything else. And the fact that my new wife is a baker and makes cakes is absolutely fantastic. Made this yesterday morning. I'm still trying to teach her that if you make 13 cupcakes, there's one for me. Right? You did it once. Right? So we're getting there. And we're off on honeymoon on Tuesday. And we're going to have like, a fantastic time and have some new adventures. Harry booked it. Yeah, we're going to have a fantastic time. Should be amazing. And yeah, we've got a 10-day pass for the water park, so you know, perfect.
Rich is that thing.
I'm sorry. Rich, is that it? Well, we're coming to the end of this. I'll shortly be handing over to the best man, Josh. Unlike many best man speeches, he has promised me if there's any slightly risque in it, he will whip it out immediately. Right, so we're good. So once again, thank you. Like really, thank you everybody that's turned up today. It's been absolutely special. You all look beautiful, amazing, and yeah, we look forward to seeing your dance moves on the dance floor later. Yeah, thank you.
Good evening, everybody. So, after delivering his first draft, Dave was sacked on the spot, so here I am. I think, in all honesty, my brother gave me this gig because the last 2 years have been a bit slow for me, thanks to the pandemic. So he saw this as an unpaid gig, A gig in which people will feel obliged to laugh because it's a wedding. A gig in which I can't get sacked because it's a one-day event only. And also a gig in which no matter how many people may feel like leaving, they can't because it's a wedding. So for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Josh. And I am the younger, better-looking brother.
That's good.
And it really is a great honour to be here today and to share this special moment with all of you. So I want to thank you once again for being here. And can we just take another moment to appreciate how stunning Nikki is? And also how absolutely gorgeous our bridesmaid Hetty is. I might make a comment about Rich, but his head's already struggling to get in the room. So now it's been an incredibly tough past couple of years. So for all of us, due to that dreaded word beginning with C that we won't mention. So I'd like you all to do me a favour. Actually, I'd like you all to stand up a moment. And I'd like you to turn to the person next to you and give them a massive hug. It's took for granted, right?
Right.
So yeah, I was just saying, I think it's something that we haven't been able to do for a while and that we perhaps once took for granted. Now, my brother, I'm incredibly proud of him and his achievements. And, you know, let's face it, Rich has always been very competitive. So it must have been one of the toughest days in his life on November 11th, 1991, when he was overthrown by a rare class breed. No, but honestly, I'm very proud of him, and to have undergone an incredibly life-threatening heart procedure and to have gone on to achieve the things that he has just shows the level of perseverance, determination and passion that he has. What started with a few runs with Baffin's Running Club soon turned into marathons, big open water swims, cycling God knows how many miles for charity, topping leaderboards, and of course in 2019, he won't let me forget this, winning the Portsmouth Personal Achievement Award. I think that deserves another cheer, doesn't it? All of that goes to show what an incredibly cool brother I've got. How's your head doing, mate? I bet you were dying to jump out and throw some more statistics, eh? It must have been difficult when you stood up. And of course, this competitive streak he did adopt into his marriage plan. Keep upgrading the wives until I find the perfect one. Beautiful, thoughtful, selfless, and of course sharing all the same passions as Rich. You've really fallen on your feet this time, and Nikki, it really is obvious that you are the one.
He just called Nikki an iPhone 13.
When I first met Nikki, I was blown away by her kindness and how easy she was to talk to. And basically what I'm telling you, bro, is don't get up this time, alright? Anyone that is willing to commit to my brother and his god-awful jokes deserves an Oscar. This is the same guy that drove into their garage to hide his man cave snacks, so... And I have to say also, Nikki, it's really refreshing to see the changes that you've made in him. Because I heard the other day he helped Mum with a few alterations on the shed. So
Yeah, I'll fix something. And a screwdriver and everything.
Now, being one of three brothers, it puts you into a category. So we've got Dave, he's the thoughtful one. We've got me, I'm the smart one. And then there's Rich. Anyway, so. But the biggest privilege about having older brothers is all the like fantastic trips that I've always been whisked away on. So, Blackpool, Blackpool, Turkey, Salou, Great Yarmouth, all the classy places, all the memories, and of course all the dodgy stories that go with them. I will leave them out, not even really for his purposes, but like mainly for my own sake. So. I remember in Great Yarmouth, Richard taking my arcade winnings and calling it my keep. Like he's now, obviously, at the age of around 12, it left me pretty distraught. All I can say is once a tight ass, always a tight ass. But you know, then there's the other side of Rich that encouraged me to take part in the variety show. And that actually was my first ever performance on the big stage. And I'm sure that Rich will claim my chosen career path being down to him. And I'm pretty sure in a few years' time he'll be knocking on my door for his Mustang as well. So. The great thing about growing up with Rich is, although we're 20 years apart, there's absolutely no 20 years, I know, in the 20 years. There's no age gap in our minds. So
what do you think about growing up?
We've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun, and we've shared a lot of silly experiences together, such as the famous marvellous Harris bush dive. Now, I can tell you, at 18 years old, watching your older brother dive into a bush is something that never gets old.
It's on YouTube.
So I do hope that we do the same thing at the ages of 60 and 80, I really do. But jokes aside, growing up as the older brother has been a real privilege, and it's great to have that role model in your life to look up to. It's given me a lot of insight on what not to do. We've shared a lot of life experiences together as well, hairdressing, pizza chefing, but just none of these things ever at the same time. So I think maybe a lot of people might have thought that I was trying to be him, but I'm going to shut out that idea now. But in all seriousness, you've always been the fun brother that I could always count on, to look up to, respect.